Hello, and welcome to this week's Glasstire Top 5. It is the week of January 30th.
That's correct.
2020. I'm Christina Rees.
I'm William Sarradet.
So William is here in Houston with us this week, and we are at Houston Center for Contemporary Craft, which is truly one of my favorite art spaces in all of Texas, and we're happy to be here, and we'll get to that in just a second.
Number 5 on our list this week is Anne Latrotter's audio installation at the Nasher Sculpture Center in Dallas. I saw it recently, this last week at the Nasher. The installation features rotating speakers that are blipping out conversations from patrons of a sperm donor bank. The show is installed at the corner gallery of the Nasher, which you might know as the only gallery that faces the street and is completely self-contained. The installation features rotating speakers whose audio cables are bundled into furniture that you can sit on. The installation kind of, to me, resembles something of a waiting room.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote a piece about it, which is up on the Glasstire site. Go check it out and then go see the show before it closes on February 2nd.
So number 4 on our list this week is here in Houston. It is at Aurora Pictures show. It is a film series called Marlon Said to Me, Maria, Don't Worry, It's Just a Movie. These are short films by women filmmakers. This is coming down from MoMA. This is part of MoMA's Eye Slicer series, and they showed it, I believe it was last February, so it's here now. I don't know how many artists there are. There's a number of artists and a lot of short films. You do have to pay for this if you're not an Aurora member, but if you are an Aurora member, it's free. It's on Saturday night, and this is a great nonprofit space here in Houston. This is a good way to introduce yourself to this space if you have not been there yet. This is the kind of programming that they do year-round. And it's this coming Saturday night. Number 3 on our list this week is at Blue Star Contemporary in San Antonio. It is Sara Welch, and it's called Giveth and Taketh. This is in conjunction with what is going to be the Novel Ideas Book Fair, which takes place in March at Blue Star. This is kind of a new initiative that Blue Star is involved in. We like Sara Welch's work. What do you know about it?
Sara Welch is a pretty prominent illustrator and comic artist here in Houston. The format of the show is something of a reading room. 2 of Sara Welch's most recent comic releases, Holdouts, which are semi-fictional ruminations on the future of a Houston that will be underwater. Sara Welch loves to draw the flora and fauna of Houston. She's got that lovely, cozy, signature green palette that she works in. Beautiful stuff, beautiful work. Number 2 on our list this week is Things Done Changed from David Jeremiah at the Public Trust in Dallas. This will be David Jeremiah's first major solo exhibition.
In a commercial space in Dallas.
Yeah.
But he's been around for a little bit.
Yes, he's been pretty prominent in Dallas for a while. He's been more active in performance-based stuff. We covered his contributions to the Ebony Black and the Ice Cream Social exhibition at Pariah Arts last year. That was very compelling, very rousing. He also more recently did a performance piece where he sort of simulated life in prisons. But here he'll be showing objects, which is new for him. So that'll be pretty exciting, and it's at the Public Trust, and we're looking forward to this new point in his career.
Yep, and it opens this weekend.
So I'm going to switch out, and we're going to welcome our guest for the number 1 spot this week.
All right, so again, we are here at Houston Center for Contemporary Craft. Who am I with? Who are you?
I'm Kathryn Hall, curator at the Craft Center.
And I'm María-Elisa. I'm curatorial fellow here at the Craft Center.
So there are 2 shows that we're covering here for number 1 spot. Tell us about these shows.
So the exhibition in our main gallery is featuring Seattle-based artist Casey Curran. This is the first exhibition that he's had outside of Washington State. And he's working on predominantly kinetic sculpture. He is trained as a metalsmith, and so it's really such a joy to look at all of the intricate details of all of the gears and things that he's making by hand. And it's really looking at the kind of haunting beauty of human innovation and also the impact that it has on our environments, both terrestrial and otherwise. I think one really exciting aspect of the show is that we're inviting our viewers to come in and actually get a chance to turn some of Casey's kinetic sculptures, so you get a chance to experience it for yourself.
Yeah, the other exhibition, which will be in our front gallery space, is called Drawn to the Work, and it features the work of 3 artists, all of whom have backgrounds as illustrators and who have translated their narrative storytelling ability from 2D illustration into 3D craft media. So featuring Aurélie Guillaume, a Montreal-based enamel artist and a jeweler, Chen-Lu Hu is based in Providence, Rhode Island, who does ceramics and large-scale drawings and animation, and Aya Kakeda, who is based in Brooklyn, who does a variety of media, including risograph printing, ceramics, and design. And so all 3 of them in the space have really come together to show a lot of the different sides of illustration as a technique for conveying stories and ideas, and as a way that language can be conveyed to a broad audience regardless of the ability to communicate linguistically. So I think it's a really great conversation between the artists.
These are both great shows. They opened this last weekend. How long are they up?
They're up through the end of March.
Okay, so you got a little bit of time to see them. We strongly recommend that you check it out. And that is it for our top 5. So what are y'all doing this weekend?
Going to see some art.
Yeah, gonna go see some art.
All right.